quite big names, of course not the A-level like Calvin Harris, Avicii or any of that stuff. These guys are making their music themselves. It's a nice grey and rainy Sunday morning and I'm really happy about it, except for having washed the car yesterday. If you're wondering why I'm happy about it that it's raining today, I have to take care of all of my taxes. It's super annoying and will take at least 4 to 5 hours. Vanessa's sitting on the opposite side of the table and she also has to do her taxes. And we both don't want to do it. It's so much stuff. The worst part is there are so many terms and we don't even know what they mean. So it's reading, looking things up, putting in all of those numbers. I found my number. I think I need a quick break. This is so bad.
Abgeltungssteuer.
I even have letters I didn't open. Receipt, receipt. Almost done. Time to get this mess to the studio. Doing this tax stuff every year is so painful, so much waste of time. It stopped raining, but it's quite windy.
That's tight. Still relative size.
Not. Man, this beeping. Being here in the studio today really saves my day. I was getting almost crazy back at home dealing with this stuff. Now only maybe 10 more minutes and it will be all done. It might take a bit longer than 10 minutes. I have to fill out all of these. The only part that I like is that I can write under profession, music producer and DJ. All done. Putting the last signature on top of it was the best feeling ever. Now let's see if I can sneak in 1 or 2 hours of making music. Aborting this music session, I don't really feel like doing this whole Texas thing. It's really not the most motivating thing to do right before making music. So let's answer a couple of your questions instead. First question is, I'm wondering for who did you guys produce, if you want to say any names, or small unfamous people. Okay. So I did produce for people that are all doing it for a living. There were people from, let's just take the Facebook likes as a measurement for size, between 10,000 fans and 500,000 fans. Of course I can't tell any names. I always had to sign contracts to leave all of this information confidential, but it were mostly people that are doing underground techno tech house music, so most of the stuff was more techy than EDM. I also did quite a few things for advertisement and for music videos or for films and TV shows. I think you can look up all of it if you just Google for my real name. You probably don't know my real name, but sometimes you had to do 5 of these jobs just to get one. It were always pitches and you had to compete against other people. But winning 2 or 3 of them in 1 year could make you all the money you needed. The second question is by T Typhoon. He is thinking about making a living out of producing in the future, thinking about sending out labels. He needs to make a move, yes. Not sitting in front of the computer without getting noticed. Not confident in his music, worried about his future. I'm sharing that, definitely. He's not sure if his music is going to sound better. Yeah, this question is super complex. The first part is basically about if or how he could do a living out of producing. And there's really no set way to do it. My way was doing ghost productions. Other people just make one track, have a big huge hit, and they live from it. Some people do it for their entire life and don't have any success. So I would recommend you to, whatever you're doing, do it, finish it, get a job, get some income, and in your free time just make music and see how far you can get with it. And as soon as making music makes you money, you can start thinking about making it full time. In the meantime, just do another job and try to have as much time left to make music. The next part of the question is that he's thinking about sending stuff out to labels, and you should definitely do it even if you don't feel comfortable with your music, because most people are very critical with their own work. There might be labels out there, people out there that really like the stuff that you're doing, and if you release it, you will get feedback from these people. This will motivate you and give you more confidence in keeping on doing what you're doing. So really try to approach some labels. Don't go for the top labels. This is almost impossible. It's really hard to do. Start with the smaller labels, and as soon as you have released a couple of tracks with them, the bigger labels will notice you, probably, hopefully. It really depends. It's really hard. There are tons of tracks released each and every day. To make your track stand out, it's not only making a good track, it's also promoting it really good. But if you don't finish the tracks and you don't send them out, it's impossible to get noticed. Hallo? Klar, okay. Ich mache mich auf den Weg. Bis gleich, ciao. I have now to go. I promised Vanessa to be back in 2 hours, and I've been here now way longer. Let's go. You know, I'm always saying just do it, so if any of you want to become a full-time DJ and producer, just go for it. But you have to do it in an intelligent and sustainable way. You have to start releasing tracks, that's the first step. Then you need to wait half a year or probably even a year to get the first money out of those releases. Then you will know how much you make with the music, and believe me, it will be less than you think. Getting gigs will make you a little bit of income, but getting these is also quite hard. Another option is just to do things for other people, as I did. It's quite annoying, but it can make you a living and you can go step by step from there. I have the feeling these vlogs became me searching for a parking spot and you guys watching it. The same parking spot that I've left this morning is free, and it's extremely small. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Okay. It's so narrow in both directions, this was really tough. Now it's time to spend some quality time with Vanessa. It's 3-something in the morning. I'm done editing the vlog that you're watching right now. And I've realized I didn't answer the question fully, so I will just do it tomorrow. I'm way too tired. Time to go to bed.